Yeah, it's a long way away and you get a ground rent.
Oh, that's going, so what's, it's 2 days away. We play Saturday, don't we?
And it's down at Bankstown somewhere. You know, this will be one of the times when we go to a ground that I've never been to before.
Oh my goodness.
I think.
Yo, what's going on, Team Tweety? I hope you're all super well. It's a nice day out. We got some sun. I got told that tonight's training session with Ridermere is only going to be a 1 hour session apparently. Now with those sorts of things, you never know. The coaches have one thing in mind and then it gets to the actual session and then they decide to change it, which is fine. But I'm not going to let a possible change in time change what I do today. Hey, if it goes for longer, it goes for longer. That's just how it is. But with an hour session, that means I can hit the gym pretty hard today, which is epic. Go down there, get a solid session in. I'm looking forward to that, kinda. I'm not feeling absolutely amazing about it, but I'm feeling good about the fact that I'm going down and improving myself, if that makes sense. You know what, let's just put it like this. The body, not really feeling up for it. The mind, we're feeling up for it because I know I'm gonna get somewhere with it. It's just about getting in the car, closing the door, and getting off to this session. Sometimes you just gotta get out there, and once you're there, it's good to go, but hey, you just got to break that first little barrier. So let's get down to the gym and get this working. Man, I got like a mad boot collection in here. Have a look at this. So we got the X's that I usually wear. I keep the Nemesis down here as well. We got the Coppers as well. We also got a Chocky Milk back there. And I think that's all the bits I have. And I just keep them there simply because if I ever want to use them, I'll just pick them up in the car. I'll go, okay, I'll get to the training session and go, okay, what am I feeling today? X's, all right. Take them. And that's kind of how I go about it. Makes the car stink a little bit, but hey, whatever. Right, so don't have a lot of time as I'm recording this, so I'm not going to put the stuff on screen. I managed to get up to 105 for 10 reps. We'll go through that a little bit later, but my squats are on point. I want to get something slightly, just maybe like 5 centimeters shorter than that, because I'd like to get a little bit deeper in that squat, but hey, a 3/4 squat is still very good. Then just some weighted push-ups for you guys, and I stopped recording the rest of the session. I'll tell you why now. Whew, session done. Absolutely smashed it. I only showed you guys what I showed you, the squats and the push-ups, but everything else, it was one of those sessions where, I don't know if you guys have had it before, once you're in the zone, you're in the zone. I was really focusing on timing my rest in between sets and reps and everything. And because I'm kind of time limited, I have to go off to a coaching session, but it really just made me focus on getting the session done. So sorry I didn't get more footage. We did the bench press, all that other stuff that you usually see. Super stoked with those squats though. Getting, what was it, 105 for 10 reps. That's pretty good. I got to like the 8th one or so, and I just had this feeling inside me going, why not push for a few more? Your legs have it in you. Push for a few more, why not? And you know, I pushed for a few more. I could have stopped at 8. I got 2 extra reps in. That's what it's about, man. It's all about, can you push yourself past that sort of breaking point? Because we believe in our mind that we have a certain breaking point, but I think what David Goggins, I think one time said, it's once you say you're done, you're only 40% done, something like that. But I don't assume there's actually a percentage associated with that, but I truly believe that we say we're done, but you can get that little bit extra in, and that's what I've gone and done. Hey, it's 2 reps. Is it going to change the world? No, but imagine doing that every single time on that last reps of the set, and you go, I got 2 more in me here, or I got 3 more in me, or I'm going to go until failure. A little bit harder when you have 105 kilos on your back and you're like, oh, I'm not going to go to failure here because this is going to kill me. But yeah, just important, man. Make sure you guys are pushing past that mental barrier. If you can push past that, man, you can push through anything, really. Just push past it. You'll be right. Trust me. You'll be right. That's where you're really going to find the improvements and the benefits and all that sort of stuff. So going to head off to this coaching session now. Go home quickly, get a protein shake in, and then I'll catch you guys on the way or at the coaching session, whatever. Got my protein shake. Going to have that in the car on the way to coaching. Mate, Papa Tweety, how you going?
All right, not bad.
Yeah, oh, this weekend coming up. Exciting times ahead because I believe it's an away game.
Yeah, it's a long way away and you get a ground rent.
Oh, that's going, so what's, it's 2 days away. We play Saturday, don't we?
And it's down at Bankstown somewhere. You know, This will be one of the times when we go to a ground that I've never been to before.
Oh my goodness.
I think, although I could be wrong.
This could be exciting. An exciting ground review. So 2 days time, we'll be playing that game. But I was talking about this before. There's this sort of thought, I guess you could call it, where let's say you're doing a 10-kilometer run and you get to 9 kilometers and you say, I'm done. I can barely get through this last 1 kilometer. And it's really only 40% of what you perceive your body to be done. No more. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, you're trying to push through the pain barrier. Your body is always saying, I don't want to do this, I don't want to go further. You know, in rugby league, that I'm always talking about, this year in particular, they've been focusing on getting players to run back the 10 metres, sprint until they're just about dead, and then do more until they're really dead, and then do more, so that they're able to perform when they're fatigued. And you know, that when I read about that, I thought there's a question mark about how cruelly you should treat human beings.
Yeah. I mean, you're running them into the ground.
Where is the point where, I mean, I get it about you push them really hard in pre-season so that they're not fatigued under pressure in the game. I completely understand that, trying to get the competitive edge. But where is the point where, if you do that too much, it's not the cruelty I care about, footballers. But there's a point surely where psychologically you're doing some damage. Like if you do it enough, you'll make people go insane. It's torture.
But what's interesting is that 40%, right, that let's call it 40%, whatever the number is, we perceive that to be the barrier. Do you reckon every time you break that barrier, you slowly increase yourself?
I think so, but so much of it is about psychology. If you think about, could I put more effort into this last 10 minutes? And then you think, what if I was the last 10 minutes of a Champions League final and it was 1-1? Or a rugby league
you could easily
final,
put in more.
You would find it.
Yeah.
You would kill yourself for it. But how do you do that in some suburban game that doesn't mean very much?
Very true, yeah.
That's the whole psychology of it. Anyway, that's an interesting psychology study. How far can you push yourself? Yeah. What can you find in here? Because it's the mind, not the body. It's all about the mind.
Anyway, I gotta go. Got coaching. Catch you later.
See ya.
Back from that coaching session, had the chance to sit down and chill out a little bit. I'll be heading off to my training soon. I have some food before. I think we have pasta in the fridge, just like plain pasta. That's what I have, a bit of carbohydrates before the session. And that's all there really is to it. Session tonight. Thursday nights are always good because it's later. I think it's a 7:45 start or so. So that'll be alright. Look forward to it. I'll catch you guys at the ground. Just arrived to training. Got to get my boot collection into the bag somehow. I haven't got the exact socks that I like to wear yet. So I've still got the prototypes, which I do wear. And I just want to test with the Nemesis. I kind of just get a vibe for what I want to wear. Put them on in the change room. If I'm not feeling it, I'll just change. That's the good thing about having a couple of boots. And the Coppers, I've always lived down there for like ever. Stash done. A little bit early tonight. Heading home. Right, showered, ready to go to bed. Look, it was an hour session. We went there, what did we do? We started off with some passing. This sort of, how would I explain it? I guess working on what we're going to do in the attacking third. So it's not necessarily build-up play, but little combinations in the final third, getting the ball into the box and scoring goals, having shots on goal. That's how I guess I would describe it. It was unopposed, just working on combination play really. And then from there, it was tough. We did half a field. And because I was on the second team, my team had, I think we were 2 players down. So it was like 9 versus 11. And yeah, it was tough. But in that game, I did well. I did this very good move. I picked it up out wide and I looked to play down the line. I see a huge gap in the middle. So I kind of faked the pass down the line, go into the middle, and then fake another pass into the middle, which throws the defensive midfielder off. Cut it again. And then I have a shot on my left foot, which the keeper saves very well. But hey, it's just working on things, really just improving, you know, getting myself right for the weekend. And that's the most important thing, you know, just always improving, no matter what you do, where you are, The most important thing is to focus on your improvement, focus on your development. Yes, I'm 21 years old. I'm still a baby in this game. I think I've said this so many times. I think a lot of us change our perception on what age you should become a pro because we see these players. Who was the Celtic guy? I forget his name. The 16-year-old made his debut and we all go, far out. He's 16 and I'm 21? Far out, you should quit. No, man, like, it's all different. I heard the other day, I was listening to a podcast, a guy who was 26 years old. No, he started playing rugby league, dad's favourite sport. He started playing at 26 years old and became a pro at 28. Do you think he cares? No way. He doesn't care at all what anyone thinks. He kept going because, you know what? He probably put his head down, didn't care what anybody said, and got to work. And that's what I'm doing. I'm staying in my lane. So that's that. Exciting for that 16-year-old, though. Stoked for him. I just think we shouldn't really look at it as he's 16. What are we doing? Stop comparing yourself to other people. Be happy for him. But for now, thanks for I'm signing up. Make sure you like and subscribe and enjoy the journey. I'll see you around.